Yo everybody, what's going on? This is Keegan from Kman Reviews. If you enjoy this review, make sure you hit that like and the subscribe button. And if you have any opinions at all that you would like to share, make sure to leave them down in the comment section. Valdii, The Mirror. Valdii is the mononymous alias of former 11 Past 1 vocalist Daniel Richter. He broke away from the Canadian pop band in early 2019, and since then he's been dropping a few singles under this new solo moniker. But now, after 2 years, we finally have a collectivized project in the form of this EP, The Mirror, which, for the most part, is an assembly of all his singles, plus one extra never-before-heard song. So, let's just jump right in. What are my thoughts on The Mirror? Let's find out as I review it track by track. We will start with the singles, with there being 5 of them, the first being his debut and EP opener Toxic, which kicks things off strong with some twinkly synths before a solid bass drum kicks in. It's not too heavy, it's not too frail, it almost just sounds like a deeper cajon. Valdi's vocals are just amazing. Even back to his 11 Past 1 days, he's had great range, it's very well developed, it's a full, trained singing voice displayed here on that chorus, just bordering on a falsetto, and the instrumental evolves to back up his voice, adding in this slams of background synths and a skittering drum. I do think the song could have had a bit of a stronger punch, even with Valdii giving an impassioned performance. The instrumental just feels a little bit too reserved, but that's really the only gripe I have with this song. It's good otherwise. The second single, Comfortable, is much more tame, a little bit more vibey and sensual, which is amplified by these lyrics about getting physically intimate with this partner and how he was hesitant at the start, as he doesn't tend to open up often, but now he wants to get comfortable. The instrumental also aids in that. The bubbly, distorted bass, the hi-hat, the snaps, it really comes off like a pop R&B cut, and it's a nice standout on the EP. Valdi's vocals, once again, amazing. I love how casual his vocals get for the chorus. He's not trying to pull off some gorgeous, angelic falsetto a la Francesco Yates, but instead with how nonchalant he sounds here, it kind of adds to this cozy atmosphere. I really like this song. The third single, I Learn, honestly, I feel would have been better of an EP opener than Toxic. It's very bright and positive with its chiming synths, higher tempo, grouped harmonies, and impactful drums. It's a very motivational song propelled by Valdi's hopeful vocals. I especially love the build-up on the pre-chorus. The aforementioned harmonies and the claps is just such a happy moment in general, never ceasing to put a smile on my face. As these lyrics talk about how sometimes life gets tough, you don't really want to do anything and just give up on your goals, but other times is when you gain this optimistic outlook where you know the sun will shine eventually. Life is a circus, but it's all worth it. Amazing song, an easy highlight. The fourth single and the title track, The Mirror, is easily my favorite song on the EP, hands down. I love the retro stylings of this one, opening up with the pulsing synths and the snaps before that percussion makes its way in. And the chorus is so infectious. The glossy 80s tinged groove, the shimmering ambience. It's punchy, it's a razor-sharp groove, which is only helped by Valdi's yet again incredible voice as he sings these lyrics about not being happy with this side of you as you stare in the mirror. It's a little bit of an ambiguous message, yet I think that works in the track's favor, as with how it's written, I can really see different people struggling with different issues connecting with this as one. Lyrics aside, the song itself is immaculate. And the fifth and final single, 3 Years, is another one of my favorites here. The instrumental is simple and minimal. The staccato buzzing synths provide a nice backbone to the song. The percussion is pretty limited, also being aided by snaps and claps. And while I am a bit disappointed in the non-climax that leads to the chorus, Valdi's vocals single-handedly carry that, transitioning from a soft whisper on the pre-chorus before blossoming completely, really standing out in this passionate tone as he sings about these friends with benefits thing and how he wasn't really happy in that situation, and after he let go to dance with a stranger, he's in a better headspace. Really like this one. Now for the rest of the tracks, which is just the sole Unheard song here, that being I Was Born To, the closer, which opens up in a very familiar way, reminding me of a bunch of the other Canadian pop artists making some of the same buoyant, catchy pop songs like Dan Tulevsky or even Virginia to Vegas. It has a funky, slightly distorted bass, simple yet steady drum. I will say though, I was extremely disappointed in how flaccid the chorus just felt. Even with the minor build-up on the pre-chorus, it really only adds a little bit more volume instrumentally than the verse. Plus, with Valdi's initially generic voice, that chorus does come off as weak, slightly rebounding when he vocally soars in the latter half. The track does have a solid groove, but looking at the others here, I think this is the weakest link for me. Overall, yeah, I really love this EP, even if it is really just a collection of singles. But I can't complain when the singles are all extremely solid with some smooth and crisp production, Valdii's excellent voice blessing all these tracks. I think any pop fan will find something to enjoy in these songs. I predict Valdii will make an impact in the coming years. He is someone to watch out for in Canadian pop, so please do not sleep on this. Listen to this. I am feeling about an 8.5 out of 10 on this EP. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.